You need restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with a nasty bite. I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control.
Happy Valentine's Day from Lady Borgia. Yes, it is Valentine's Day and I am back, guys. My apologies that I was gone for 2 weeks. Some technical difficulties that are all fixed now. So your girl will be here weekly. So we're going to do another special effects and Valentine's Day Glam character where you can use just part of the character if you want to like just bust out the eyes, or you can go all in for your honey or just to have fun. It's a tutorial that's going to be both a voiceover and a talk through, and I don't know which order which is happening, but I know it's going to be fun, so you don't want to miss it. So if you haven't already, give your girl a thumbs up. Punch that like button, please. Subscribe to my channel and ding 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 dong ding. Hit that notification bell because you will miss the wonderful things if you do not, because YouTube wants to make you hit extra buttons. All right, let's go. Happy Valentine's Day. I love you. Okay, starting with Smashbox Original Primer to prevent staining and going into Mehron's Cream Blend Stick in white. I didn't use Clown White because I didn't want to totally wipe my face out, although I did want to lighten up my skin to provide a better palette for the Goddess of Love. And bringing it down my neck, don't forget your ear, and then I brought a little bit down onto my chest to try to cover up my natural slight tan, even though it's the middle of winter, and hitting up my eyelids to make a good palette and making creepy looks. That's me. And then we have the Makeup Forever Flash palette using Hot Pink, is a cream base all over my movable lid, and then winging it out a bit. It is so pretty, I had to start there. Okay, I know I normally do the painting first, but this is just what struck me is I really wanted to start hitting the eyes. Yeah, I know I'm spitting. So I'm gonna set them, and then I'm gonna come back to them. But this just, I needed the vibe of where I was going first, if that makes sense. And we're gonna go into that Mayo makeup that you guys saw last video, not the BoxyCharm, the one before that, and hit this neon that I've been wanting to try out. I believe, what did we hit that last time? The yellow. Oh. So I'm gonna use the same cream brush. Ah! Crap! I'm so glad the lid was on. We're gonna get into the rest of the Mayo makeup, or at least the pink now, with a Morphe 166 packing brush. And all I'm really doing is setting it for later. Alright. Okay, I'm going to take the same brush and just drag the neon pink around under the eye. And beginning the painting with Mehron's Paradise AQ dark pink and light pink. We're going to start in the center of my forehead. Y'all know I love to start in the center. And we're going to start making hearts and filling it in first with the light pink. And then we're going to go in with the dark pink as a base and fill that in because we're going to do something fun with it later. And there we go. And we're going to add one more over on the other side. You know, we are loving the crowns with the goddesses and the queens, third in the series. And then tags neon pink, and that's where we're going to go in and cover up the two side hearts because the neons can be a little bit sheer sometimes. And then we're going into tag white to do the highlights. We're going to go around the edges of the heart. Notice that it is just inside to give them more of a popped out effect, you know, so they have an edge. You know what I'm trying to say. It's been a long day today, but doing that and then also adding some of the highlights and blending it out. And back into the Wolf Skins palette. Well, back. Here we are again. To bring around the edges to add some depth to the heart crown. And I used 3 different colors in there. It's a little bit difficult. I blended them together. And then I went to Pure's Soiree Diaries eyeshadow palette and use a little detail brush to use the powder as more shadow and shading to pop out those hearts. There we go, around the edge. There we go, and into tag purple, and we're going to start making the small purple daisy-like flowers with the number 5 round. And it's really easy. You just lay the brush down and it actually will make a petal for you. And there we go on the side. Rotating around. And onto the other side. And then tag neon yellow with a low Cornell number 6 floral brush. And once again, just using the shape of the brush to make petals. Kind of like open daffodils, where the other ones are more like daisies. Kind of like Gerber daisies a bit. Well, not really. Hey, you get to make up whatever you feel like. And then we're going to take the neon yellow and put it into the center of the purple daisies and brighten it up. And then I just went for it and added the same yellow as eyeliner. You can use these as eyeliner. I know Suva Beauty has the hydro liners. Those are actually water activated special effects paints. So as long as it's safe for your eye, you can go ahead and use it. Same thing. And there is a fan that my father got me from Japan, one of many, and I'm drying the paint. You can layer them like acrylics, but they do need to be dry first. So a fan definitely helps. And then I'm just going back in with the yellow neon and covering up any opaque spots, and then going back in with purple and neon purple from Tag and touching up the purple flowers. Excuse that horn in the background. And then neon green from Tag. And adding the little leaves around the daffodils and the vines going around in preparation for some other special pretty things. And then I picked up Kryolan Aqua Dayglow colors in pink and started putting in the middle of the daffodil and some of the petals in the purple flowers, because I thought they needed some pink. Why not? Ooh, looking pretty. And then back to Tag, orange and pink neon to add the flowers along the vines, starting with the orange. And they're just little flowers similar to the purple ones, but with a smaller brush, I believe a number 2 round. Putting pink in the center and then adding the pink flowers, and then finally going for the arrow on my cheek. You gotta have an arrow. She's the goddess of love. She might not be Cupid, but she can still shoot people. And then we're gonna detail it out with some neon yellow along the shaft, around the heart, along those feathers in the back, and there we go at the tip. Pretty. And the final color in the painting is Tag Pearl White, just for some glowy highlights around the hearts, in some of the center of the hearts, highlighting some of the flowers, and that's it. Okay, most of the painting is finished. A few little bits, so we're gonna go back to the eye. I noticed that when I used the pink from the Flash palette and then tried out the pink from the Mayo Makeup, the pigment, it kind of creased up a bit, which doesn't normally happen when I use the Flash palette, but I'm, you know, new with these Mayo Makeup pigments, so I don't know if it was them, I'm not sure. I used the yellow and had no problems. I'm gonna go ahead and use Jeffree Star's Blood Sugar palette and put Cavity on there and blend it in a bit because we're gonna put some glitter on it anyway. But I am glad that I got to try it out and actually did part of the eye earlier on. It was now a couple hours ago after all this painting, and I took a break and had something to eat because I got really hungry. But I'm gonna have to check that out and see what happens if I do it again using, because I like to use a lot of cream bases with colors and stuff like that with pigments. So anyway, on and on, there is Cavity, and I'm going to use the Morphe M166 that we used with the pigment for my makeup, neon pink, and just pat it over and bring it up to the yellow liner. Alright, I picked out this really pretty glitter, No Doubt by Lit. I just want to put a little bit in here. My liner on first because it's a pain in the butt to try to put your liner on over glitter, even if it's really fine. And I just grabbed Kat Von D tattoo liner and did a really just a thin line and a little bit of a wing. I actually don't normally like pen liners, but oddly enough, I've been liking the tattoo liner and end up with 3 after the last Rouge sale, but they say it's actually a little brush instead of a felt tip, so maybe that's why I like it. I still love my gel liner though, so anyway, let me get to my brush and we'll put on a little bit of glitter. Alright, I'm going to use the Lit glitter adhesive. I have a ton of these little bottles. They kept sending me these, so I'm just going to dip it in and get going. And I'm not going to cover the whole thing. There we go. We'll just pat it on. There we go, voila. Oh, it's so pretty. And I thought I was going to do pastels today. Ha! Alrighty, we are glittered up. I'm going to put some lashes on and be right back. Okay, lashes on, and then I'm going to go for Marc Jacobs. Forgive me, I can't read this. The pale purple. Oh, I love these. They're the matte highliners. They're so pretty. I know it's not Whirlpool. I just can't see it. Let's grab one of my 800 mascaras. And we'll pop some on below without getting it in my hair. And I was going to put rhinestones on the upper lash line and maybe in through here, but I think it's okay without them. And now I'm going to put some colored contour on and definitely lipstick though. So I'm going to go in with Regina George and Princess Cut, two of my favorite from Jeffree Star's Skin Frosts that have been around for a minute. Oh, this is actually not right. And this is her contour. Is this hot pink? It is her highlight too, as you'll see in a second. And we're gonna do her nose. Ooh, actually, I'd like a different brush. This brush is okay for... Why am I not looking in this mirror? I think this brush needs to be retired. Ooh, look at all the hairs on it. I've had it for a really long time though. I think it's saying, let me go. Let me go. It's an old Smashbox brush. All right. Yeah. Okay. Hold that thought. She's not working so well. Oh, I need the only setting spray I will use. Morphe. Yeah. I can't believe this one's still going. I've got a new one backed up, ready and waiting. Woo. Alright, I decided I'm going to go with a combo of A Problematic and Queen Supreme by Jeffree Star. Problematic. Mm-hmm. I like that. And voila! The Valentine's Floral Neon Goddess. And that is number 3 in the Queen and Goddess series. I don't know if next time I do special effects, glam, whatever character that'll be a queen or goddess, but we've had 3 in a row and I've had a lot of fun doing them. I hope you have enjoyed them just as much as I have had fun with them. So take any part you like, the eye look, parts of the colors here, whatnot. Let it inspire you. Use it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll be bringing you another soon. I've got another Valentine's eye look right in my head. I should be able to film it pretty quickly. Unlike these where I stop, I have a snack, I eat lunch, whatnot. Anyway, I love this. Once again, I don't want to take it off, so I hope you feel the same way. Anyway, give your girl a big thumbs up, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and ding da ding ding dong ding, hit that notification bell so you do not miss my videos. Alright, if you don't have a Valentine, you have me. I'll be your Valentine, and I love you. So, love you all. Lady Borgia.